I'm Tony Fleming, and this is Fleming's Ultimate Garage. Hey everybody, thanks for joining me on today's video. One of my favorite cars in the world to drive. I normally drive one of these. They are such a great sound, feel, value, looks. I don't know how to explain to you like what you get for the money. We're going to sort that out today. We're going to go for a drive. We're going to talk about the interior and being full leather. What's that mean? We're going to talk about metallic black paint. Like, how do you get metallic black paint? How do you get extra cost? Has this car been lowered? Yes. Why are the wheels so beautiful? Well, that's because. Why are the calipers so red and shiny? Well, that's because. And we're going to talk about all that stuff. And I think we should go ahead and just stop talking and get started. Okay, so this looks super shiny in pictures, and I know that, and it looks even more shiny in video, but I want to give you a quick paint lesson for the rest of your life. This is important. When you look at paint on cars, look at the paint, but look in the paint, not at the paint. You say, Tone, what does that even mean? Well, what I mean by that is look at the ceiling and the lights in the paint. Look at a reflection of yourself. Look at the font that's on this piece of paper when we look at this Carbonio Metallic black paint, right? Because when you look at that and you can see all of those things crystal clear, that's really nice paint. And come on up and I'll show you what I mean between that and orange peely paint. So come on up here, all right? And here is a perfect example of mirror finish paint. You can see all the ribs in the ceiling, you can see the lighting, you can see everything in there, nice and clear. And the metallic paint, this is extra cost and it is beautiful. Okay, so under the hood of these cars, I have to tell you, the Italians do things that other people don't do. They care about every aspect when they're making a car. So for instance, this Ferrari V8 in here, right? It's a Ferrari-derived V8. The convertibles get the 4.7 liter. The coupes get the 4500 or the 4200, depending on which year these cars are in the GranTurismo. So here we have the bigger engine. We have more power, but what they do is they make it beautiful. Here's a cool thing too. Why do these cars handle so well? Let me give you a quick lesson on that. But before we get into that, beauty is always more important, right? So you have these beautiful crinkle-coated valve covers in red, crinkle-coated intake manifold in black. And then these are important things you should be looking for when buying a car. One of them is, has this car been crashed? Here's a good example. So for instance, the original stickers are still here, hood, all around, and they're stickers that you can't buy anymore. That means that these panels that are on here are original, right? If this car was in an accident, those things would have had to have been replaced, and they have not been. That's a good indicator. Second is, this is the front of the engine, and this is the center of the wheel. So if you look at this, the center of the front wheel is here. The engine is actually behind the wheels. It's called a mid-engine car. You say, Tone, how can it be a mid-engine car? It's in the front of the car. Well, that's what happens. When it's moved in between the axles of here, we have better weight distribution. We have better handling. All of this stuff in here, believe it or not, is for styling. It's why this car is so beautiful, because it has this great front end, but they were able to move the engine back there and also make it the largest interior of any Grand Touring convertible out there. All right, so Italian styling comes on back here. You got that great looking race kind of style rear end with the diffuser in the middle, quad pipe exhaust. These cars make a sound like no other four-seater car makes, man. They are spectacular. We're going to go for a drive. You're going to get to hear all that. But it's also a luxury car, and it shows luxury items. For instance, all of this LED lighting and the styling here, the LED third brake light that's here, all beautiful. This is important too. These right here are roll hoops, and when the car, if it was to tilt either way, these would pop up and give you protection in here that many other cars don't have, which I think is really, really important. It adds a nice safety feature to the car, and not to mention, it looks pretty cool from behind. Lastly, the trunk here, all right? It is designed to fit a set of golf clubs. It's carved out at both ends. Maserati says that a set of golf clubs fit in there. I don't know that to be true because I don't golf, but if I decide to golf in the future, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna check it out. It's 2025, we're doing this video, and this is a 2010 model, 15 years. Look how great looking this car is today. It could easily be a 2025, 2028 model, could be anything like that, even newer, stunning. Anyway, what's more important though, as you walk up to it, is what it looks like inside. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, we talked about room in these cars. Now I'm 6'1", I got a lot of room in here. We also have a lot of room in back for people that are there, but most importantly, we have a spectacular interior in here. Like all of these cool Italian touches, right? like these chrome rings that are here. I have the key on just showing stuff here, so it's not running at the moment. Audio systems too. They make a cool new audio system we just put in another Maserati that takes up this whole space and converts all of this to all touchscreen. As big as an iPad goes in here. Super cool. Power top, power windows. Also too, you can shift this car. Comes with paddles. When you put it in sport mode, it actually blips the throttle. When you go to downshift, it sounds so cool. You sound like a race car driver. Or you can make it manual mode, right? Driving some windy roads and things like that. When we go on the test drive, that's what we're going to talk about. Leather interior. So it's not just leather seating surfaces. This is a full leather interior, meaning leather on the dash, leather on the seats, leather on the door panels, leather in the back, leather on the panels in the back, right? All of this stuff beautifully done in leather. And then you got the piano black trim. This is an option on these cars. Done here. Looks very nice. You get 9,000 RPM tack width. A 7,500 RPM red line, 7,500, right? That's pretty high for a V8, right? 200 mile an hour speedometer, and just a beautiful blue gauge dash. It's like, this is an elegant car with this cool old school clock. All right, it's really 50%, well, it's 50% looks, it's 50% nice car, and 50% sound. I know that's a little over 100, but that's how great these cars are. Check this noise out. Hey, I just wanted you to hear, this is in sport mode with the exhaust. How good does that sound? And then there's this. That's only half the RPMs that you're allowed. That's how good this thing sounds. You don't have to ring it out to enjoy the drive. It's just an easy cruising car, man. Sorry I'm not talking much, but I think you'd rather hear the car than me. Anyway, just handles nice, beautiful. There's no rattles. Like, listen to this. This is really nice. That's what you get when you get a car that's well taken care of, garage kept its whole life. All right. How do you like the sound? Just tell me about the sound. Put it in the comments down below. That's just like 4,000 RPMs. Oh my God. Like, anyone can drive this car. You can just throw it in drive if you want to. Let's do that real quick. Now it's in drive. I need to jump on the phone, make a couple calls, do whatever. It's so simple to drive, yet so beautiful inside too. And I love the fact that it's 2025 we're doing this video, and it's a 2010 model. It's still really cool in here. And you can shift it down if you want to and not use the brakes, or you can just drive it. Anyway, thanks for letting me go on the back roads and get out of work for a minute. I really appreciate that. I always love these days when I can do that. And if you don't mind, hit the like button down below. That helps get our message out. I really appreciate that. Maybe subscribe to the channel. You got new stuff coming out all the time. And share it with your friends. They might see something they'd like as well. And I'll see you on the next drive. Did I tell you that was a great drive, huh? The sound, ridiculous? Yes. So think about this. This is somebody's third or fourth car. It was why I was driven 1,500 miles a year, not a month, a year. Ridiculously low miles. Original $142,000 sticker price on this car. It is a great buy. It is great sounding. It is great driving. We service these cars here. They're not expensive to take care of. And not to mention, it's just stunning to look at.